Welcome to the ACAC Women's Volleyball Championships. This game is one of the championships between the number 3 in the south, the Lethbridge College Kodiaks, and the number 2 in the north, the King's University Eagles. The ACAC and Red Deer Polytechnic is proud to recognize our valued sponsors. Elite Promotional Marketing, Western Canada's foremost supplier of promotional products, awards, sportswear, and corporate apparel. Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn has 3 convenient locations in Red Deer and is a proud supporter of RDP Athletics. Nexus Volleyball. Nexus Volleyball offers year-round volleyball training for youth athletes in Red Deer, Calgary, and Kamloops. We are proud to be a part of volleyball development in Alberta and British Columbia. Visit nexusvolleyball.com to view all current and upcoming programs. Alberta Sport Development, raising champions at home. Align Together. At Align Together, we are a team of chiropractors, massage therapists, and acupuncturists working together to achieve your optimal health in all phases of life. Volleyball Alberta, a proud sponsor of the 2023 ACAC Women's Volleyball Championships.
Really well. A little overwhelming at first. How so? Because it's 4A. For me, and it's the first time I've done that high level 4A. Well, I've seen third.
Red Deer Polytechnic recognizes that our campus is situated on Treaty 7 land, the traditional territory of the Blackfoot, Tsuut'ina, and Stoney Nakoda peoples, and that the Central Alberta region we serve falls under Treaty 6 traditional Métis, Cree, and Saulteaux territory. We honor the First Peoples who have lived here since time immemorial, and we give thanks for the land where Red Deer Polytechnic sits. This is where we will strive to honor and transform our relationships with one another.
You have the super tiebreakers? That wasn't you. Yeah. No. No.
Red Deer Polytechnic and the ACAC promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal.
Duke, can you turn that beat up a little bit? Yeah, just like that. Perfect. There's 2 instructions I need you to follow. When I say red light, I need you to stop. When I say green light, I need you to go.
Red light. Green light.
Now when the strobe light hits, I want you to move like this. Now when the strobe light hits, I want you to move like this. Hit the strobe. 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 Now. We know we've all been through kindergarten, people, so we know what a red light and a green light is. So when I say red light, stop.
Red light. Green light.
And now, I would ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and join Brinley Wright in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Oh, can I just read the timer?
And now, the starting lineup for the Kodiaks. Number 17, Erica Woods. Number 11, Taryn Bach. Number 3, Jamie Brown. Number 8, Shane Fowley. Number 6, Adina Wickstrom. And number 5, Mac Lewicki. Number 16, Elise Doble. And number 10, Alyssa Pavka. And the Kodiaks are coached by Anna Schwark. And now, introducing the starting lineup for the Eagles. Number 18, Ashley Lockwood. Number 6, Jordan Betzworth. Number 9, Samantha Lewin. Number 4, Samantha Silva. Number 7, Brooke Rizalata. Number 14, Samantha Gagnon. And number 11, Katie Wood. The Eagles are coached by Grace Scott.
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Red Deer Polytechnic's Gary Harris Center for the 2022-2023 Collegiate Women's Volleyball Provincial Tournament. I'm your tournament host and play-by-play commentator, Tim Finnegan, and we are excited to bring you Game 1 volleyball action between the South 3 Lethbridge College Kodiaks and the North 2 King's University Eagles out of Edmonton there. So Eagles did not have to play a play-in game. They got the North 2 seed, so they had to buy into the tournament, but Lethbridge did have to, Lethbridge did have to play a play-in game. They were able to handle Medhat 3 straight to earn their berth into the tournament, but a very first tough test with the Eagles coming across the net on the other side. So Lethbridge finished 10-9, beating Medhat in 3 straight sets to earn the provincial berth that I just mentioned there. They have played Eagles once, I believe it was in mid-October. They lost in 5 sets, 15-12. So just fair warning that we're going to have quite the barn burner today here for you as well. So players to watch on both sides. Jamie Brown, Player of the Year, South Side for the Kodiaks as well. A few players sprinkled in on the all-conference team for the Eagles as well, being Lewin, Silva, and Wood. I'll get to those right away here as we get the starting lineups for both teams. I'll start with the Lethbridge College Kodiaks on the left side of your screen in the black uniforms, number 11. That was your setter, Taryn Bach. On her right side, we have number 7, Claire Armstrong. Swinging there was Jamie Brown, and on her opposite left side is Licky, who just got the dig right there. Middle, just getting set there, that was number 8. Is that Shane Fowley? That is Shane Fowley, yes. And then on her middle opposite is number 17, Erica Woods. Just making that adjustment. And in the libero, a nice dig from number 16, Elise Doble. And I think this was the first year they made it a new rule that you are allowed to dress 2 liberos. So Lethbridge has number 10, Alyssa Pavka, dressed as a libero as well. You're only allowed to have one of them on the court, but you can interchange them between points. So that's Lethbridge Kodiaks. On the right side of your screen in the white colored jerseys is the King's University Eagles out of Edmonton. Serving for you right now is number 6, that is Jordan Betzworth. On her right side you have number 7, Brooke Rizalata. 2 left sides for the Eagles team is number 9, Samantha Lewin, one of the all-conference outsides for the Eagles, and Samantha Gagnon, number 14. Katie Wood is the libero, number 11 in the blue color jersey. She was a all-conference all-star for the north side as well. Through the middle for the Eagles are number 4, Samantha Silva, first year, and she did get all conference honors as well. So a very promising future for the rookie number 4, Samantha Silva there. And on her middle opposite is number 18. I believe she's at the front of the net right now. No, that was Silva trying to block that one there, but we have number 18, Ashley Lockwood. So a very impressive lineup for both teams, and quite the quarterfinal test for both sides here. I'm sure they weren't expecting to play quite as competitive adversaries, but you got to beat the best to be the best here, and you can obviously see the level of play as we're going back and forth. Kodiak's up 3-2. Bit of an off pass from the Eagles. Gagnon has that out of system ball that's dug up well by Brown as Bach chases that one down. A nice use by Lewicki to get the ball back for her team as Wickstrom gets to look. Nice dig by the Eagles. Rally ensuing here. A good roll shot from Gagnon, and as I say that, she missed the court wide there. So as you can see, the rallies will start to pick up, and the competition is hot right off the bat here. So we got Shane Fowley, I believe, yes, Shane Fowley with her second serve of the sequence. 2-point lead for Kodiaks, but lots of volleyball left here. Standing float serve at Lewin. Eagles still struggling from the server seat side. Gagnon, nice roll shot, putting the Kodiaks in trouble, and unfortunately Fowley getting a good touch on that, not able to keep that off the net, which we try to preach to our defensive players. You get a good dig, you want to keep it high and off the net, so you kind of avoid that situation there. But a nice net front presence from Silva there to push that one down and get the serve back for her team. Oh, Silva getting the ace for the Eagles. That float serve dropped in a hurry. So tie game as Kodiaks took a small 2-point lead, but the Eagles shut that down right away. Trouble ball from the Kodiaks, a nice dig up. That was Erica Woods. Betsworth taken out of the rotation, out of system ball for Rizalata, and she goes high off the block. Nice kill from number 7, Brooke Rizalata, out of the right side. And Silva starting to find the seams within the Lethbridge serve-receive core there. That's finding some results. Picking on Jamie Brown a little bit. Bach, nice attempt to keep that alive. Trouble ball for the Eagles to bring it back. Rizalata is comfortable in that situation, and even though the ball was inside, she did a good job adjusting and pretty much pushing that ball through the block, and Doble doing a good job anticipating on the other side, but it caught her high a little bit. So Eagles take a 4-point swing. They were down 4-2 and now find themselves up 6-4. Oh man, nice play by Lewicki to keep that one alive, but she put it in a perfect spot for Rizalata to really take a chew on it. And that's Rizalata's 3rd kill of the set within little as 3 or 4 balls. So surprised she didn't get a all-conference look. I'm sure she did, but only so much to choose from when you do break it out into the 2 divisions, North and South. Silva showing why she was on the all-conference bout as a first year from the service line already. Getting a dig. Gagnon keeping that one alive, but a free ball coming for the Kodiaks. Bach backwards to Wickstrom. Off the block. Nice pickup by Brown, and Doble keeps that one alive. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. The free ball, Betsworth. Middle. Oh, man. That was Lockwood trying to keep that ball alive, sprawling out her arm to try to play the ball off the block, but she put that one outside of the court, and this game is picked up in a hurry. Lethbridge having a total of 3 fifth years. Sorry, as I count, yeah, 3 fifth years in their roster here, so that will be, this will pretty much be the last tournament that those 5th years will play at this level, so you'll definitely understand the sense of urgency from at least those players in the program supporting them. Jamie Brown being one of them and getting the kill, having an excellent 5th year, getting ACAC South Player of the Year, all-conference bout. I'm sure she'll get a CCAA Player of the Year look as well if she can get through this tournament. Claire Wickstrom, one of the other 5th years from Bassano. Gagnon high up the block. Brown is in a good spot to touch it up, but can't keep that within the parameters for her teammates to play that ball up. Gagnon's so good at using those out-of-system balls, finding holes in the block to make it more advantageous for a nothing play, for a seemingly nothing play to be something in that situation. Rizalata at Doble. Perfect pass for Bach. Good cover by Doble. That was Woods making the recycle there. And Lewicki finding success off the hands of Bettworth, bringing this within a 2-point game. 1-point game. 7 serving 8 with Lewicki to serve. One of the other 3 fifth-years from Tabor, Alberta. Lewicki, Brown, and Wickstrom, the 3 outsides for this starting lineup. On the Lethbridge side, a nice touch by Bach there on Gagnon. That's exactly what you want out of your blockers, just to slow down the block, give your defense another chance so you can turn it around and give the caliber of hitter like Jamie Brown another chance to put it away. And not doing too much, he just puts a nice easy roll shot, maybe caught a few of the defenders on the Eagles side off guard and finds a piece of open court. And that doesn't happen when you have a libero like Katie Woods on the other side looking you down. So 8-8 tie ball game. Wouldn't have it any other way at the provincial tournament, and we see our first missed serve of the match from Lewicki. Eagles break free from that rally momentum from the Eagle Lethbridge side. So Gagnon, we did not see her play when the Eagles came to play the Queens there, as I'm not sure if you can see, but her entire left hand is taped up. I'm not sure if she dislocated or broken a finger, but you would think that Lethbridge, maybe their serving strategy would hopefully be go at Gagnon's hands, or like it's going to be tough for her to hand pass it when she's all taped up. Nice rally ensuing here. Free ball for the Lethbridge from Kodiaks. That looked like it was out, but Woods took it. Lewin gets her first swing. A nice recycle, gets the rally back for her Eagles. Bach just has to free ball it over. A nice chase down by Woods. Bettworth outside to Lewin, high off the hands, but Bach is doing such a good job of touching up the outside hitters for the Eagles side. Free ball back, Bettworth for her middle Lockwood. Nice dig by Brown, and unfortunately Brown can't keep that within the parameters of the court. Another crazy rally from both sides, getting a round of applause from the fans in the stadium here. I did not expect to be talking at this rate, this fast, this early. It's going to be a very long weekend, but very good high caliber volleyball, so we're excited for that too. Oh, what a shot by Lewin, just finding the pot pretty much perfectly in between all 6 players on the court, catching all of the Kodiaks looking at each other, expecting someone else to dig that ball. So a perfect shot from number 9, Samantha Lewin. She is a all-conference outside hitter for the Eagles as well, so look for her to lead the offensive statistical category. Jamie Brown, a nice adjustment in the air, but Rizalata keeping that one alive. Wow, what a hustle play from the Eagles. Bach goes back to Rywood too. Good push tip from Jamie Brown. She does such a good job just identifying when the ball's not in a good spot for her to hit, and she just made that adjustment at the last second, pushed that one. Well, pretty much showed the Eagles that she was going to tip the ball, which forced, I think it was Rizalata who was that line defender, to kind of creep up a little bit, anticipate a shorter tip, but then Brown just pushes that one to the corner and finds a piece of open court. So she's going to get the ball back here, see what she does with it, and she gets another kill, just not doing too much, just finding a piece of a vulnerable piece of the block, which Lockwood must have been coming down as she was trying to block that ball, but Brown getting another kill here. Wish we had the live stats up on ACAC, but we don't. And a clutch ace from number 17, Erica Woods, to tie this game up at 11 apiece. Erica Woods, second year from Lethbridge, going at Gagnon, a perfect pass. High off the hands, that was Lewin again, finding the way for the Eagles to side out. Like I said, Sam Gagnon is perfect with her forearm. She's got excellent ball control, but can maybe see if the Lethbridge Kodiaks will test out her hands a little bit, because there's not much you can do when your 3 fingers are taped together. Nice pass by Lewicki. Bach backwards to Fowley, and Fowley with the nice 60 run. 60 is that quick little set to the middle behind the setter's head. But that was a nice run from the combination of Bach and Fowley to tie this game back up. Bach favorable rotation for the Lethbridge Kodiaks when their setters are in the back row. They have 3 front row options when the Eagles only have 2 because Betzworth's in the front row. Rizalata chasing that one down. What a heads-up play by Samantha Silva, flushing that ball at the net. She has got some excellent net front presence for a first year, nonetheless. So now Eagles in the same rotation that we just saw the Kodiaks in. Their setters in the back row now. So we have Rizalata, Lewin, and Silva in the front row for the Eagles. Brown, Wickstrom, and Fowley in the front row for the Kodiaks. Wickstrom gets set. Good touch by the Eagles. Woods is able to dig that one up. And Rizalata making that one look too easy down the line out of the right side. Not a lot you can do when you have Brooke Rizalata with a one-on-one block out of her comfortable position there. Nice set by Betzworth to get her that too, so good all-around play from the Eagles, showing why they're the North 2 with a 16-3 record. Good dig by Woods. Betzworth backward to Rizalata again, late blocker, and I'm not sure what Wickstrom was doing there. Maybe she was helping with the middle a little bit too much, but she was definitely a little bit too late on Rizalata on the right side there, and Rizalata pretty much just hit away from her and did her job. And Eagles taking a 3-point lead here in the midway point of this first set. A nice favor from Betzworth to miss that serve to keep the Kodiaks within 2, but a 2 3-point lead is almost commanding in a caliber of game like this. So take him how you get him. Brown going at Lewin. Lewin has been struggling from the serve receive aspect, but she's been taking care of the offensive side of the game here. High off the hands, a good touch by Lethbridge. They've been doing a great job from the blocking aspect, just touching up the hitters of the Eagles side, but unfortunately Wickstrom can't turn that one around and hits that one into the net. Lewin, float serve in play, going at Brown. Perfect pass from Jamie. Lewicki high off the hands, and Brooke Rizalata getting the first block of the game for the Eagles, shutting down Lewicki on the outside. Lewin has been liking the cross-court serve at the seams of Doble and Brown. As you see there, Brown is struggling as well. So even though Brown and Lewin are all-conference outside hitters, there's more to the game of volleyball than just your offensive stats, right? You got to pass, you got to play defense, you got to block. So some exposures and some tendencies being let known here. But we're going to break timeout here, back in about 45 seconds, so we'll see how the teams react after this. All right, and welcome back to first set action here. Eagles starting to pull away here late in this first set. 18 serving 13 on Lewin's serve here. Goes cross court at Jamie Brown, and an excellent service ace from Samantha Lewin out of the timeout. That's the perfect response you want from the team, especially when you get the timeout called on you. Rather than miss your serve, there's nothing better than to just get that point right off the bat with an ace. Lewin going at Doble this time. Off pass for the Kodiaks, out of system, and Wickstrom and Brown just looking at each other, expecting the other one to put the ball over the net, and a little bit of an implosion from the Kodiak side here as the Eagles hit the red zone first, red zone being 20. You'll hear me say that quite a few times this weekend. Bach straight up to Wickstrom. Wickstrom finds a way through, but Lewin doing a good job playing defense in those seams. Nice swing from Gagnon, touched up well by the Kodiaks, and Fowley getting it done out of the middle, finding a way through Samantha Silva there. And we just had a sub come into the game. Number 3, Kendall Letwinets took out Silva there, so maybe a different hitting option. I'm not sure if Silva maybe jarred herself up there, but we have Letwinets into the game now. And we go backwards to Brickler Zalata, and Rizalata 100% kill efficiency from the right side. As I wish I had the live stats up, but I think that's her 4th or 5th kill of the set. And oh, here we go. The live stats just generated on ACAC, so Rizalata has 6 kills in the first set. That is mad. Nice dig by Lewin. Middle to Lockwood, and did Lockwood get touched there? Nope. Unfortunately, that was a good run out of the middle, but Lockwood just didn't hit it quite above the height of the nets, and that's technically 4 hits, so point for the Kodiaks. And Kodiaks are not out of this game. If they can just buckle down and try to get to 17 or 18 here before the Eagles can get their next point, they're going to be looking in good shape. So see if Wickstrom can get that going. Sorry, Armstrong. Betzworth backwards to Rizalata. That's a nice side out option if you need the ball back for the Eagles. And Betzworth definitely showing who she's comfortable setting when she needs to get the point back for her Eagles team. So it's tough that Rizalata's now in the back row, but Eagles are in a good spot to close out this first set. So Rizalata with 6 kills. The next closest is Lewin and Silva with 2 kills. So Rizalata having a player of the game worthy first match here. Nice dig by Doble. Wow, that was unbelievable. Doble again, just covering all the court here. Let's see if she can get another one. Gagnon, nice dig by Brown. Good defense from the Lethbridge Kodiaks all together. Tip ball, taking out Betzworth. That's an important part of this rotation. Oh, nice dig by Armstrong. Brown gets to tug on it. And yes, nice shot by Brown. Good defense from the Kodiaks. There's that fight you want to see there, right? Sub coming in for the Eagles. We have number 13, Shanae Lehman, Red Deer gal, taking out Rizalata. So maybe a different defensive look. Maybe head coach Grace Scott is using that sub as a mini timeout. You never know. Let's see if the Wiki can steal a ball here on her serve. Tight pass. It's a good opportunity, and Brown, no hesitation, puts that one to the floor. We've got a reasonable 5-point game here, folks. This is definitely anybody's game if the Kodiaks can really focus here. The Wiki is hearing it from the bench on the Eagles, trying to do anything to get the ball back for their girls. Free ball. Kodiak's in a good spot here. Let's see who box sets. Brown, I would do that too. High up the hands. Good dig by Doble. Woods. Oh no, that's a tough play. Tough play from Woods, just trying to make something out of that low set. It didn't look like it was in a good spot for her to hit on it, and she simply just tipped the ball outside of the court, and I think she tried to just be a little bit too perfect. So Eagles take the ball back 23-17 with Gagnon to serve. High ball to box, she'll go to Brown. Roll shot, dug up well by Gagnon. Betzworth outside to Lewin, down the line, but Bach has touched up every outside hitter that has tried to challenge her here. Nice swing by Lewicki. Bach back to Brown. Brown gets the tool off the left, or sorry, off of Betzworth, getting the ball back for her Eagles, and now this is essentially do or die here. You don't want to be down 5 or 6, especially late in the first set. So see if Erica Woods, second year from Lethbridge, can get it done. That one looked like it was going to hit the net, but made it over. Free ball back, excellently placed by Gagnon. She's smart. Brown, wow, what a swing out of the left side. Crucial steal from Jamie Brown. That is her. Jamie Brown 7. So Brown and Rizalata have 7th apiece on both sides. We're going to take a quick timeout here. We're going to see how the Eagles react after this.
one of the greatest, ain't no debating on me. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop.
All right, welcome back to first set action here. Absolutely crucial point for the Kodiaks if they want to continue to mount this comeback. Being down 20-23 opposed to 24-19 would be huge. Lewin, nice deep shot. Lewicki standing in the perfect spot to dig that one up. Brown, nice adjustment. Lehman with her first dig of the set. Lewin out of the left side. Nice dig by Lewicki to keep this rally alive. Armstrong, Gagnon, Bettesworth, high ball to Lewin. Oh, and Lewin runs out of court, hitting that ball out. That doesn't happen too often from number 9. So Kodiaks can feel the comeback surging here, 23-20. Each point bigger than the last for the Kodiaks. Eagles just trying to get out of this rotation. Oh, and what an answer from Woods, getting a favor off the net. Redirecting it a bit, and unfortunately Lockwood was standing right in front of Gagnon, so not much she could do there as Gagnon's being taken out for number 2, Lauren Draker. Second-year libero, so head coach Grace Scott just looking for another piece of pass and stability for the Eagles. Gets it with Woods. Bettesworth goes out to Lewin. Nice touch up by Fowley there. They are finding a way to slow down Lewin. Oh, Armstrong getting the ball back, and we got a 1-point game here, folks. I would maybe expect head coach Grace Scott to maybe call a timeout. No, it doesn't look like she's gonna react or anything. She's gonna let this one ride, so this is provincials here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, not the time to miss there, but excellent comeback from the Kodiaks, but not the way you wanted to give the balls back to the Eagles there. Set point for the Eagles as we have number 15, McKenna Schrader, first year from Prince Albert, come in for a serving sub for Ashley Lockwood. So if you think of baseball terms, this is kind of the closer, if you will, for volleyball. So let's see if Schrader can at least put the Kodiaks in trouble. Hopefully she can make a serve. She gets it done. Perfect pass from Brown. She'll definitely get the ball back. Yeah. High ball off the, what a dig by Lewin to keep this rally alive. Armstrong to Bach. Fowley straight up. Wow, what a dig by Schrader. Oh no, sorry, that was Draker. Free ball over. Lewicki. Bach gets the middle going again. Touched up. Oh my gosh, Eagles are doing everything they can to keep this alive. Thought that was going to be over the net. Lewin, roll shot. Bach, Brown again. Let's see if she can close it down. Oh, this is why Draker's in the back row. That libero defensive stability. Eagles refusing to let the ball hit the ground. Oh no, and that's going to do it for the rally there as Lewin was pushed a little bit too outside. What a rally from both sides here as neither team going away. What a quarterfinal to start this tournament out. So a few subs coming back in. We have Schrader taken out for Lockwood. We have Gagnon coming back in for Letwinets. Or sorry, not Letwinets. Silva taking Letwinets. And Gagnon still on the bench. Okay, a lot to keep track of here. So Silva back in. Lehman still in. Draker still in. So you have your passings. Stability's there still. Let's see if Bach can find a way to tie this game up. Puts it in play. Lehman with the off pass for Bettesworth. Lewin, nice dig by Lewicki. She's picking everything up. Come on, Jamie. Oh no. Jamie Brown, a very uncharacteristic error as she tips the ball outside of the court, and the Eagles just have a massive breath of relief there as South Player of the Year doesn't make that mistake too often, and hopefully she doesn't hang that one on her head for too long because we got the rest of the game to play. Best of 5 here. Eagles go 1, up 1. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes.
Positive change starts here. It starts with understanding thoughts, emotions, behavior, and the brain. These things make you who you are, and they change how you work, live, and learn with others. Study psychology to understand human behavior and the factors that drive it, and you. Complete all 4 years in Red Deer and start your path to create positive and lasting change in people's lives.
You should see me in the crowd. I'm gonna win, there's nothing to help. Watch me make them bow one by one. You should see me in the crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound. Watch me make them bow.
All right, and welcome back to set number 2. Game 1, 2022-2023 Women's Volleyball Provincial ACAC Tournament held here at Red Deer Polytechnic, Gary Harris Center. Eagles taking the first set at a score of 25-23. They were up about 23-17, I want to say, and Lethbridge doing a great job finding a way to insert themselves back into that first game. Unfortunately, some unforced errors were the reason that the Kodiaks lost that game, so it wasn't anything that the Eagles did. It was more so from the Kodiak side, but definitely 2 big pieces for me for both sides to improve the odds of their game is the serve receive piece. You got to make sure you're passing the ball, and both teams evidently struggled. You can see from Lethbridge, not with the screen right now, but they only have a 2-person serve receive. You never usually see that. They're taking Jamie Brown completely out of the serve receive option, maybe to hopefully improve that first contact, but that has done the exact opposite here early on as Eagles up 3-0 with Samantha Lewin continuing to serve. But yeah, so first contact, serve receive, serving as well. If you can focus on our serving, there was a crucial miss serve there by Woods, unfortunately, to bring that up, Erica, but she missed at, seemed like 24-22 or something like that, or 23-22 to make it a 24 game, and then Jamie Brown tipped the ball out to lose the game 25-23. Rizalata picking up right where she, or taking off right where she left, getting her 8th kill of the set, tying Jamie Brown on the other side for the match lead. But the next closest kill leader behind Rizalata is Silva and Lewin with 2 kills apiece. So Rizalata has been feeling it on the Eagle side. Good touch by Lewin. Wow, she's getting it done on the defensive side. Oh, and Rizalata, that is her first error of the match. So she's human, folks. She's human. Number 8, Shane Fowley, 2nd year from Med Hat. Standing at 6 feet. Her team down 2. She goes at Lewin. Nice pass to Becksworth. Rizalata again had to almost double jump there. I'm not sure if maybe the tempo of the set was out of her comfort zone, but she does a good job finding a piece of her hand just to hit off of it. That was a nice little cutter cross short cross-court shot from Rizalata. Nice pass from Jamie Brown as Bach goes straight up to Woods. Tip ball. Rizalata picks that one up as Lewicki has to track it down as well. Tight ball for the left side. Does a good job trying to play it off the hands of Bettesworth, but Bettesworth too strong at the net. Gets a block for her Eagles team, increasing her team's lead to 4 points here, 6 serving 2. Rizalata floats serve in play and puts that one long. Giving the point back to the Kodiaks, keeping this at a 3-point game. Wickstrom with the spin serve. A little bit of a lower toss, but it works for her. And oh, that is one that the Kodiaks are going to want back. As they got the over bump, they pretty much got the free ball back, but it was tight to the net. And it was in a unique situation where it was perfectly in between the setter in the middle, who the setter being Bach and the middle being Woods, who are never used to taking a first contact ever. It's usually that back row, and Bach and Woods usually contribute to that second and third contact, the set and the hit, usually as a middle and setter. So good job from the Kodiaks getting that ball back on the hand of Brown there, but they would have really liked to be building off a second point from maybe the conversion on that last serve, if you know what I mean. So just some little things to pick off of, but Kodiaks keeping this within a reasonable deficit at 3 points. Lewicki, one of 3 fifth years, and this starting 7 for the Kodiaks. Out assistant ball for Lewin. Deep cross shot picked up by Lewicki. I want to see how many digs she has. Oh, and the first block, that's Samantha Silva on the player of the year, Jamie Brown. That doesn't happen too often, and yeah, you got to celebrate those as hard as you can. Mac Lewicki has 11 digs, 12 digs that just populated now, 12 digs on the match, so she is covering the court like nobody's business. Katie Wood has 7 on the Eagles side. That's the next closest. So Lewicki, a defensive fiend right now. Brown, offensive. Good pickup by Silva. Lockwood, nice dig by Armstrong. Lewicki, a good touch by Lockwood. I love that touch. Oh, it's alive. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh man, okay, so Gagnon did a great job of pancaking that ball and keeping it alive. I totally thought the ball hit the floor, so I thought that was Kodiak's ball nonetheless, but Samantha Gagnon keeping that one alive to turn it around and convert that point for the Eagles. Eagles up 9-4, forcing Lethbridge to call their first timeout. We're gonna take a break and be back after this. All right, and welcome back out of the first timeout called by the Kodiaks. Their team down 5-9, serving 4 with Silva to serve. Coming hot right out of the gate, getting the ace. Technically the ace for her squad, but Lockwood flushing that one down and getting the kill, but all off the contributions of the serve from Samantha Silva. Kodiaks trying to get some energy going. 2-person serve receive is definitely tough. Lewicki getting the job done. Bach with a dump, but Gagnon read that all the way. Lewin, nice cross-court shot, but Doble, the best defensive position on the Lethbridge side, getting the dig, but unfortunately Armstrong putting that one into the net out of the back row right side, increasing the Eagles' lead, 11 serving 4. Silva, deep serve, kind of going at the cross court facility in between Lewicki and Doble. Pretty much those are the only 2 targets you have because Lethbridge is showing a 2 lady serve receive on their side. But Eagles have bailed out the Kodiaks at least the last 3 times they've gone on a run with a missed serve. So definitely look for head coach Grace Scott to have some coaching points there. But what a shot from Samantha Lewin out of the left side, getting a nice little beach cross-court shot. Nice angle, didn't have to do too much with it, and got the kill for her Eagles. Betzworth going at Lewicki, off past her Bach. She goes to Brown. Brown high off the block, and Bach doing a good job keeping that one alive. She was in the right place at the right time. Rizalata to the right side, and wow, Rizalata getting her 10th kill of the match, averaging 5 kills per set, which is absolutely unheard of. Betzworth has been liking the seam between Lewicki and Brown. She goes right at Lewicki. Lewicki with the tip ball over. Trouble ball for the Eagles. Rizalata again. I would choose her too. Doble, what a dig down the line. Armstrong off the block of Lockwood, and I'm not sure if Armstrong knew Lockwood was going up, but she got the point in that scenario, as Lockwood doing a good job as a middle, maintaining her blocking posture, but it just hit her in a vulnerable piece of her arm and gets a tool for Armstrong on the Kodiak side. Bach going deep at Gagnon, maybe trying to go at Sam's hands there, as Gagnon pretty much has 1.5 hands with her 3 fingers taped on the left side, but maybe trying to go high at her hands to make her set past that ball, but misses the court in the process. And Lewin, another ace for the Eagles. That's her 3rd service ace. I think her 3rd service ace of the set as well. So we see Armstrong coming out for number 2, Abby Souter. 2nd year from Swift Current, Saskatchewan. So a different look for the Kodiaks as they are running out of time here in this 2nd set. The deficit just keeps increasing point by point here as Lewin gets another service ace, her 2nd in a row. It's tough with Lethbridge. I wish you could see their side of the court. Maybe you can from behind, but you only have 2 passing receivers, and that is very tough to do. Yeah, Bach trying to keep that one alive, gets the carry, and the Eagles' momentum just continues to gain and gain and gain. Head coach Anna Schwark obviously realizing that and just trying to throw one last Hail Mary into this set to hopefully get some Kodiak energy here to bring them back. But Eagles, their foot is to the floor and they are not letting up. So we'll see how Kodiaks respond after this.
Positive change starts here. It starts with understanding thoughts, emotions, behavior, and the brain. These things make you who you are, and they change how you work, live, and learn with others. Study psychology to understand human behavior and the factors that drive it, and you. Complete all 4 years in Red Deer and start your path to create positive and lasting change in people's lives.
All right, and welcome back to 2nd set action here. Definitely took a bit of a turn from the 1st set. Score of 25-23. We are seeing the Eagles kind of just run a clinic here on the Kodiaks, up 17-6. Rizalata increasing that lead and increasing her kill total to 11 on the day. Eagles just making this look like a practice right now. Lewin with her 4th serve of the sequence. Nice pass by Doble. Bach to Brown. And Brown getting the nice crossbar shot out of the right side. Finally getting the ball back for her Kodiaks. And halting this massive run from Lewin and the Eagles on the other side. See if Jamie Brown can get something going for this set, or at least create some positive momentum for the next set, or the endurance of a match that you're going to have to go through to go to 5 sets with this monster of an Eagles team on the other side. There's a lot of looking for touches there. Didn't get on top of the ball completely, and Kodiaks will need to string together at least 4 or 5 points here on Jamie Brown's serve to keep this set within a realistic win column perspective. Jamie Brown, nice serve, but a good pass by Woods. It didn't look like that set was high enough for Ashley Lockwood to have all of her angles, all of her shots. Good block by a combination of Souter and Fowley there. I think Souter did a good job getting most of it with the help side there. But Souter is standing at 6 foot with Shane as well. So that is a large block for the Lethbridge Kodiaks. And another big block from Souter coming off the bench, getting it done for the Kodiaks. I missed a sub coming in. Number 3, Letwinets, took Silva back out there again. So head coach Grace Scott just giving another look for the Kodiaks, maybe to shuffle up their studs of a blocking core at the net right now with Souter and Fowley. Oh, and Fowley finally, or sorry, that was Gagnon finally finding a way through the block of Fowley and Souter. Gagnon is just so good at making out-of-system balls more advantageous for the Eagles side. If it's hitting the ball off the block or just putting a hard-driven ball deep within the corner to put the other team in trouble on that next sequence, she's so good at it. Lewicki gets a good situation there, and she had a lot of time to assess the situation, jump into the ball, and really just take a chew on it. So a nice set from Bach to give Lewicki that opportunity. So Kodiak's doing a good job having a favorable steal to side out ratio. When I say steal, I mean the points that they're getting on their serve compared to the points that they're trying to get back from the Eagles off their serve, right? So if Eagles got the ball back and Kodiak sided that out to get the ball back, that's a side out point. So just a little bit of volleyball jargon there. So Kodiaks were having that ratio a little bit more favorable. They were stealing about 3 points to Eagles 1, but when you're down 9 points and Eagles already in the red zone at 20, it's tough to mount a comeback. There's a lot of deep serve at Brown. Trouble ball for Bach, straight up for Lewicki, and Lewicki trying to find the hands again. And Silva back into the game now for Letwinets, and the combination of Betsworth adjusting and shutting down Letwinets on that ball there. So a good job adjusting on the blocking side from the Eagles. Pretty much the identical play on the previous one from Lewicki. And they shut her down there. So Brown, wow, what a shot. I absolutely love that shot, especially when you're in a trouble situation. You're getting set from pretty much outside the court. You have 2 blocks strong on you, but Jamie Brown showing why she's successful 5th-year captain, veteran on this lineup, Lethbridge lineup. She's player of the year on the south side and a all-conference hitter with just that play right there. The ability to go high off the block and spray that one into the stands. Get some momentum for the Kodiaks. Nice hustle play for Betsworth trying to chase that one down, but huge momentum play. Abby Souter showing head coach Anna Schwartz why she should stay on the court for the next set. But it's hard to keep a girl like Claire Armstrong, especially in her 5th year off the court. Souter down the line, Lewin off pass for Betsworth. She goes to the middle at Silva. What a force from Betsworth. And it didn't look like Silva got the ball cleanly there, but caught Souter off guard and was able to find a piece of the court in front of her. So 22-13, Eagles maintain a 9-point lead with Gagnon to serve, looking for her target from her head coach Grace Scott. Down the line, it's Brown. Perfect pass from Brown, there we go. Woods finally getting established from a nice pass from the serve receivers on the Kodiak side, but cannot find a set of hands in that sequence. Hits that one long, and Eagles increase their lead to 10, 23-13. Gagnon float serve down the line at Lewicki. Pipe ball to Brown. Nice roll shot. I like that change up, but Gagnon read it all the way. Oh, and that's unfortunate as Bach was trying to get, it was almost like a reflex. She punched the ball up on Silva's tip, but Souter was standing right there in her platform, and if Bach didn't do that, she would have probably had a pretty easy dig there. So Set number 2 point with Gagnon to serve, 24-13. The Kodiaks are going to want to get out of this set and pretty much move on to the next one. And that's going to do it, 25-13. Eagles within victory. Within the victory look pretty much to go up 3 sets to 0. They're up 2 sets. The Kodiaks will have to look to push this the distance, go to a 5-setter. That set's only to 15, so we might have a quicker game done here, and we might have a longer one, so we'll see after this.
Pursue your passion for teaching. With our new Bachelor of Education degree, you can specialize in early years, middle years, or secondary education. Complete all 4 years right here at Red Deer Polytechnic. Your rewarding career awaits.
I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Now hear this. Back in the room, ready to rock the world with a boom. So I hope you can stand the vibration, cause we about to rock the entire nation. Alright, here we go. Boom, 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 let me hear you say well. We say boom, 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 everybody say well. Boom, 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 let me hear you say well. We say boom, 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 everybody say well. Boom, 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 let me hear you say well. We say boom, 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 everybody say well. Boom, 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 let me hear you say well. We say boom, 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 everybody say well.
All right, and welcome back to third set action here between the Lethbridge College Kodiaks and the King's University Eagles out of Edmonton. The South 3 Lethbridge versus the North 2 Eagles. Eagles taking the first 2 sets, score of 25-23, 25-13. The Kodiaks obviously looking to put the pass behind them, and what a way to start by going up 1 here with your setter to serve. Bach, second year from Lethbridge. Goes high at Gagnon. Pass is off the net, but Lewin finding a way through the block. And we do see Wickstrom back into the game. I've been calling Wickstrom Armstrong this whole time. Lewin with the serve. Bach goes to the middle. That's Fowley, and Bach connect on one out of the middle. Sorry there, Wickstrom. You've been giving Armstrong some points here. But now we've got Jamie Brown to serve. A nice pass by Woods. Rizalata high off the block, but Brown tracks that one down. And Wickstrom putting the free ball over. Nice dig by Bach. Doble able to chase that one down. I thought Brown was going to try to take a chew on that one, but she puts the free ball over. Rizalata with the dig and pass up. Bach looked like she was in a good spot, but maybe the ball caught her high, and Rizalata just continues to rack up the kills in this game. That's her 12th of the match. Ashley Lockwood, second year from Sherwood Park. Put that flow serve into the net. Kodiaks go up 3-2. Shane Fowley, second year from Medhat, standing float serve in play and returns the favor with a missed serve of her own. Rizalata, player of the game candidate for sure for the Eagles, putting the Kodiaks in trouble. Lewicki, a nice tip, but Samantha Silva waiting her out, flushing that ball back on the Kodiak side. What a play from the all-conference first year. Rizalata with another serve and puts that one long and gives the ball back to the Kodiaks. That's something you really got to focus on, especially with when you're in victory formation, if you will, set three, trying to close it out against a really good Lethbridge side, even though they didn't have the best second set. You do not want to give a team like the Kodiaks any kind of life. Wickstrom with a nice spin serve, catching Gagnon high and getting the ace for the Kodiaks there. Wickstrom hits with her right, but she has what we call a goofy approach, where she almost approaches as if she should hit with her left hand, but makes it work regardless. Getting another, I guess, assisted ace there. Woods getting the kill, but all off the hand of Wickstrom there. So yeah, maybe some ambidextrous from Wickstrom here, as she's able to toss it up. Pretty much both sides of her brain are working at all different times with her upper body and lower body in the sport, as pretty much your lower body wants to hit with your left hand, but your upper body is obviously hitting with your right hand, so it's impressive nonetheless. Lewicki, quick pass to Bach. Woods is the only option there, and Woods finally finding the hands of Betzworth and Silva there, getting the kill back for the Kodiaks, maintaining a 2-point lead here in this third set. Lewicki looking at head coach Anna Schwark for a serving target. She goes at the seam of Gagnon and Woods. It works out for her. Lewin is good with the treble balls. Lewicki another dig to her total there. Brown turning it around for the Kodiaks with her 12th kill of the match. Lewicki, her 13th dig of the match. Gagnon being taken out for Lehman. The two Red Deer girls for this Eagles lineup are being interchanged there. Shanae Lehman and Samantha Gagnon. Very well-known family names within the area. Good volleyball players. They go at him, and that is exactly why Coach put Lehman in the game, to pass a nail like that. Even though the execution wasn't there for it, that's exactly what you want out of Shanae Lehman right there. Perfect pass, especially getting served from Lewicki, who does not put an easy one in play, let's just say. Let's see if she goes back to the seam between Woods and Lehman. Cross court she's been liking. She does. Lehman, a little bit of an off pass, but you can manage. Lewin, cross court. Lewicki is just running a defensive clinic. Oh, and that's unfortunate. I didn't think that was too messy, but maybe there was some different movement from each individual hand of Taryn Bach, but she got called for 2 hits there. So if there's any kind of like spin on the ball from the setter, or if it comes out kind of like a juggle movement, the ref can call a 2-hit call, and that's what they called on Lethbridge there. So if there's any confusion, hopefully that takes care of it. Unfortunately, that point is starting to mount. A couple other points from the Kodiaks. They're going to have to side out here if they don't want to give a team like the Eagles any kind of life, especially with Silva serving. She puts a hard ball in play. Bach out to Brown. Brown, was that off the antenna? Was that off the antenna? Okay, I'm just trying to keep up with the play here. The linesman, it did look like the ball hit the net, but I didn't think it hit the antenna outright. But it must have touched the antenna there. So if the ball touches any part of that candy cane antenna, that is a point for the other team. So as you can kind of see, one of our favorite settings in the sports world is the ball never lies. So if there is any kind of confusion if the ball hit the antenna, maybe we can say that it didn't with that miss serve from Silva. So balance through all. Betzworth, Lewin. Oh my gosh, Lewicki, give me a break. Free ball. She's got about 15 digs on the match here. Another free ball back. That's all Betzworth could do. And oh man, there's some crazy net play. I can't even keep up. Good tip, but a nice dig by Brown. Bach will get the ball back. Pipe ball to Lewicki. What a dig by Woods. Perfect dig, actually. Lewin, did you find hands there? No? No? Okay. So what a rally from both sides. Lewicki getting it done from the defensive side and offensive side. 14th dig of the match. Next closest on her team is 7 with Brown, 8 with Brown, sorry, as I look now. Woods and Gagnon have 8 and 9 respectively on the other side. Lewin finally finding a vulnerable piece of the block off of Bach. Bach has done such a good job just touching up the hitter, slowing down the ball, giving her defense a chance to play around her. Standing at 5'7", bit of a smaller stature, but letting her presence known here. Betzworth going down the line at Brown. They've been really liking serving Brown here, the Eagles, and uncharacteristic error as Jamie Brown, that ball got behind her. She wanted to put a fancier roll shot in play, but it just kind of died in her hand and didn't go too far there. So Kodiak still a 1-point lead, but Eagles are approaching quick. Betzworth seen between Lewicki and Brown. Trouble pass for the Kodiaks. Good pickup by Woods as Betzworth gets to run her options. She chooses Rizalata, and I would too when you got the firepower like that behind you. Rizalata with her 13th kill of the match. Rizalata and Lewicki on each side looking like my favorites for player of the game candidacies, although Brown is up there too, as well as Lewin. Both setters have done exceptional as well with the situations they're presented. Oh, what a play from the Eagles, but Lewicki getting it done from the offensive side in that trouble ball scenario. That's impressive there. Taryn Bach, second year from Lethbridge. Deep serve. Trouble pass from the Eagles. Lewin gets a chance to put it in play and puts the Kodiaks in trouble with that down ball. Betzworth taken out of the rotation. That's important for this scenario. Rizalata doesn't matter. So when I say it's important for you to take the setter out in that situation, even if it's a free ball or a less aggressive shot, the ability to take the setter out of the scenario as a total by putting the first contact at a Betzworth or a Bach, pretty much taking the team out of their in-system play and forcing a middle or a libero to set the ball where it has to be high and loopy and just easily readable for the defense to play around. So it's important to recognize those little things, right? Like if your team's in trouble, bettering the ball, putting a more aggressive play over, putting the other team in trouble in that situation, and almost just simply setting the ball at the setter to take them out of the contact in that rally is all that's worth it right there. So Gagnon comes back in, trouble passes, Brown just serves a rocket at her, and Fowley doing a good job making no mistake there, increasing this lead 14-12 as the Kodiaks will have to push this the distance and go to a fifth setter to stay in the win column here and keep their provincial hopes alive. Oh, and the first block on Rizalata is Lewicki getting it done from all facets of the game here. Rizalata's first time getting blocked in the match. Lewin, perfect pass. What a reaction out of that serve. High off the hands. That was a good touch by Wickstrom. She'll get the ball back. Goes down the line, and Lethbridge is getting some life here late in this third set. Wickstrom with a nice backdoor kill. Let's see if Grace Scott will call a timeout, and she does. That's perfectly understandable as Lethbridge feeling the energy just surging from their side. Let's see how the Eagles react in about 50 seconds here. We'll be back.
Here we go. Geronimo, look out below. Here comes the brother with the offbeat flow. I just fell from the mothership. I hear brother about the rip.
All right, and welcome back to third set action here as the Kodiaks are starting to find their rhythm, up 16-12. Rizalata is getting blocked again. That doesn't happen. Wow, Fowley pulling out the fist and firing that one down in the Eagles' lap. Getting a standing ovation as that one came with some pace from Fowley. That is exactly what the Kodiaks need to continue this comeback. Oh, I thought that was going to be deep. Nice pass from Woods. Gagnon, a good roll shot. Doble picks that one up perfectly. Fowley gets the look, tip, ball, trouble play for the Eagles. Nice roll shot, picked up well by Brown, and those are the kind of miscommunication errors you need to figure out yesterday if you're the Kodiaks and you want to keep your provincial hopes alive there, as Bach and Wickstrom got caught looking at each other again, expecting the other one to take the ball, and just a simple call out would figure that out. And, okay, so we see number 2 Lauren Draker come back into the game for a serving sub, and that extra defensive passing stability for the Eagles. Wow, put that serve in play. Lewicki gets the ball back, going down the line, but Rizalata returning the favor on Lewicki, shutting her down as well. Three-point deficit with Draker to serve. Going at Brown, perfect pass from the player of the year. Wow, what a dig from Lewin. That was a nice adjustment to the hit from Wickstrom out of the right side. Wickstrom to Bach, Bach to Lewicki, inside ball. Nice adjustment from Lewicki. She didn't have all her shots there. Rizalata high off the block, and what a shot from Brooke Rizalata. Finding a way to hit the ball harder off the block so it deflects up and over the back row defensive heads. The combination of Brown and Bach there, but such a nice shot from Rizalata for her 14th kill of the match. 15th kill as it just populated there. Wow. Maintaining that 5 kills a set from the right side, which is incredibly impressive. Fowley getting her, as I look here, getting her 8th kill out of the middle. That's impressive nonetheless. Usually, on average, you hope for your middles in a match, say a 3-set match, you hope for your middle to get about 5 kills to stay established, but obviously get some big blocks and some plays that way. But the fact that Fowley has 7 kills is just a attestation to how good she's been playing and how stable she's been for this Lethbridge lineup. So trouble play for the Eagles. Rizalata gets the ball behind her, and what a play from Rizalata, just continuing to show perfection out of the right side. That is not easy to do, to have your, to be a right side, to hit with your right arm on the right side and have the ball come from behind you. So you pretty much have the ball coming from behind you and your arm is still on the outside, and the ability to still make that shot is so impressive. So Rizalata, player of the game candidate on my ballot there. Lewicki is my strongest player of the game, Canada, on the Lethbridge side, as she gets her her 5th kill of the match, but she has 15 digs alone in this match. So she's been a stable offensive piece, but just dig after dig after dig from Mac Lewicki. Wickstrom going at Woods, quicker pass to Betsworth, but she goes to Gagnon. That's a good dig from Doble. Brown high at the block, and Jamie Brown, 13th kill of the match, reaching the red zone for the Kodiaks. For the first time in the match as a total, Eagles have been usually controlling the lead for the most part of this game. We see Kendall Letwinette's come back out for Silva. We've seen head coach Gray Scott do that a few different times. That could almost just be like a mini timeout for the Eagles, just to slow down the rhythm of Wickstrom on the service line. And Taryn Bach getting the block that we need, increasing the lead 21-16, forcing head coach Gray Scott to call her second and final timeout of the set. Kodiaks up 21-16. Looking to get back into that win column, pushing this 1-5. We'll see after this.
I get out of bed, stay up, stay out of my head, 'cause it's dangerous, and I don't want to lose my mind, no. I just want to shine, like the sun when it comes up, run the city from the rooftops, 'cause today's gonna be my day. I just want to climb to the top of a mountain, stand tall when I'm howling, 'cause today's gonna be my day.
All right, and welcome back to third set action here as the Kodiaks have taken a commanding late set lead here, up 21-16 on Wickstrom's serve. Wickstrom, a nice serve out of the gate, but Letwinette's the middle, a perfect pass. Oh, what a shot from Gagnon. Just showing us how vast her offensive repertoire is. Adding in a nice little tip there and catching the defense of the Kodiaks off guard, getting the ball back for the Eagles. Let's see if she can build on it here. Nice serve from Gagnon, putting the Kodiaks in trouble. That was Lewicki trying to find a set of hands and that aggressive push tip, but unable to find said hands, and gives the ball back to the Eagles. 18 serving 21 with third-year Red Deer, Alberta native Sam Gagnon playing in her hometown here. You definitely know she wants to get some hardware in her hometown. Nice answer from Erica Woods with that situation there. Getting the ball back for the Kodiaks, maintaining a 4-point lead here. This point is absolutely massive here. You would rather be up 23-18 opposed to 22-19 if you're the Kodiaks. So let's see if Lewicki can maintain her level of play here from the service line. Woods, perfect pass to Betsworth. Lewin, inside ball, you could hear it, and what a block from Woods and Bach to shut down all-conference all-star Samantha Lewin out of the left side. And that's the point the Kodiaks need here. They are increasing their comfortability in this third set and got a lot of good momentum to continue that on to the longevity of the game. Lewicki going at the middle. Letwinette's not used to passing first balls. Roll shot. Brown is just waiting there. Bach with another dump, but it's picked up well by Rizalata. Tight ball. What a play by Lewin to push that one back on the Lethbridge side. Oh, somebody's got to go. Free ball. Eagles. Betsworth outside to Lewin again. Nice dig by Lewicki. She's at 16 now. Brown high off the hands, and what a turnaround from Lethbridge College Kodiaks to reach set point here in this third set. See number 15 coming back into the game, McKenna Schrader taking out Lewin. I would assume that head coach Anna Schwark is maybe going to try to get the serve to go that way down the line at the newbie on the court, if you will. See if Lewicki goes after her. She doesn't. She chooses no one. Goes into the net, and that's, even though they have some room for error here, that's never the ball you want to give back to a team like the Eagles, as this game's not over till it's over, and Letwinets is looking to change this script. Lewicki, Bach out to Brown to close this one down. Nice dig up. That was Schrader there. Roll shot from Gagnon. Brown should get the ball back here. No, it's Woods. Woods closing this one down for the Kodiaks. 25-19. Lethbridge trails 1-2. So Eagles are still within that victory formation. If they close out this next set, they'll win. But Kodiaks have that life they need. This could be going to 5 years. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes after this. All right, and welcome back to fourth set action here. Game 1 quarterfinal between the South 3 Lethbridge College Kodiaks and North 2 King's University Eagles out of Edmonton. If you're just joining us now, Eagles took the first 2 sets at a score of 25-23 and 25-13 respectively. Lethbridge answering well in the third set, winning at a score of 25-19. So Jamie Brown unfortunately can't find the set of hands there to get that recycle back for her team, creating the 4 contact call there. Lewin to serve, up 1-0. And as I mentioned before, Jamie Brown is an all-Canadian CCAA nominee, so that is impressive from the outside from Lethbridge. South Player of the Year as well. But a great kill from Sam Gagnon going high off the hands of Jamie Brown, increasing his lead to 2. Gagnon is just so good at finding a way through the block, and making something out of nothing there. Lewin down the line at Lewicki. It's hard for Lethbridge to get the passing going when they only have a two-person serve receive. Bach, Wickstrom, high up the hands. Woods on her knees, kind of caught her down. I'm looking for a carry. No, it's going to play. Doble, bump set to Wickstrom. Wickstrom cross court. Right side to Rizalata, and let me know if you've heard this before, but kill for Rizalata out of the right side. Her 17th of the match. Next closest is 6 with Lewin, 5 Silva, 4 Gagnon, 2 Lockwood. Brown has 14 on the other side. Fowley has 8. Lewicki has 5. So Rizalata and Brown having some fun on the offensive side here. Fowley has to just punch that one over. Acts as a free ball for the Eagles. They'll take it. And Rizalata just continuing to pad on the stats here with her match leading. Gonna wait for it to generate. I'm gonna say 18th kill of the set. Maybe it's still at 17, but. And an excellent ace from Lewin. Yeah, 18 kills for Rizalata and another ace for Lewin. That is her 4th service ace of the match here. So just some statistical highlights here for each team. On the Lethbridge side, Brown has 14 kills. Lewicki has 15 digs. Doble has 10 digs. Woods and Souter have 2 blocks apiece. On the Eagles side, Rizalata 18 kills, 2 blocks, so 20 points combined for her team. Lewin has 4 aces. Katie Wood has 12 digs. So yeah, lots happening in this match, but Eagles starting to really smell that first quarter final victory and really starting to pull away here in this first set, up 6-1. So lots of set to play, but you really can't be giving a team like the Eagles any kind of breathing room, especially this early. So nice pass by Lewicki. Bach to Wickstrom. What a dig from Betzworth. That was incredible. Lewicki. Oh, wow, what a play from Eagles. Betzworth sprawling out to get the one-arm dig, and the combination of Silva and Rizalata shutting down Lewicki on the left side. It's hard to compete on the Lethbridge side when the Eagles are making plays like that. Lockwood going at Lewicki. Bach to Fowley, finding a way through the block, but Gagnon standing there to dig that one up. Lewin has to tip that ball, and Fowley getting another block for the Kodiaks here. Shane Fowley, her team down 5-2, serving 7. Let's see if she can create some momentum here. Going at Lewin, catching her high. Trouble ball for the Eagles. Free ball over, but Rizalata finding a way to make it aggressive. Good job from the Kodiaks to keep it alive. I thought that ball was out, but Lewin took it. Gagnon, what a dig by Brown. Holy, I thought there was going to be 2 hits, but Bach did a good job keeping that one alive. Rizalata, again, finding a piece of the block, but a good slowdown for the Kodiaks. Lewicki high up the block again, and Gagnon sprawling out, but unfortunately can't keep that one alive for her teammates to keep the play going. So Lethbridge finding a way to keep the ball off the floor and keep themselves in a reasonable deficit, 4-point hole here under the Eagles. Fowley going at Lewin again. Trouble pass for the Eagles, but Gagnon's good in these situations. Bach taken out of the rotation, and Brown just straight up pipe ball. What a tug. She finds a way through the block, but good dig by Wood. And Rizalata, I thought she found the court there, but angle was a little bit too hard, and she swung out of the court. So I haven't seen too many hitting errors from Rizalata, only 3 or 4, but they happen. Fowley, that standing float serve has some pace on it. It's putting the Eagles in trouble. Roll shot from Rizalata, that's picked up perfectly by Fowley. Woods out of the middle. Good help by Rizalata, and Silva there on the middle. Betzworth, middle again, and there's Woods. The Lethbridge Kodiaks are finding a way from the blocking side to shut down Sam Silva on the other side of the net. Woods with her third block of the match at a crucial time here, as the Kodiaks will need to extend this to a 5th set if they want to stay within the win column. The winner of this game, as I'll pull up the tournament here, I believe they play the winner of Ambrose and Augustana after, so that is the first semifinal stage to be set for the tournament. Queens play Keano at 6, and Briarcrest plays Lakeland to follow after to complete the other semifinal on that side. So the winner of this game will look to watch for the winner of the following game at 3 between Augustana and Ambrose there. And the loser will obviously look to play the loser to compete for the 5th and 6th place game. So we see Shanae Lehman come back into the game for Rizalata. So a serving sub as well as a extra defensive pass stabilization in the back row. But what a answer from the Kodiaks with a combination of, I believe that was Brown who passed it. Bach just put it in a perfect spot for Woods to put it away. Bach and Woods, second years from Lethbridge, so maybe they played together in the same high school. They probably have some chemistry, but you can definitely tell they're comfortable with each other. Overpass, Lewicki high off the block of Betzworth. Betzworth doing a good job. All she could really do is put up a set of hands, like she was turned around, did a good job touching it up, but Lewicki just overpowering it and bringing her team within 1. All on the serve of Adina Wickstrom here. I do apologize, I did say Wickstrom was a 5th year. She is not a 5th year, she is a 3rd year from Coaldale. Unfortunately missing that serve. I've been getting her and Armstrong mixed up there a little bit. Wickstrom not missing too many serves this match, but doing a good job clawing back for the Kodiaks to be within 2. Let's see if Sam Gagnon can change that. Doble, perfect pass to Bach. Lewicki out of the left side. What a dig by Gagnon. Lewicki, tip ball, but Lehman is just waiting for that one, and Betzworth showing some offense. Lethbridge keeps that one alive. Free ball for the Eagles to run the offense. Lewin high left side ball, and Lewin showing why she's an all-conference all-star and making easy work out of the left side there for the Eagles. So if Eagles win this set, they do win the match. Best of 5 here, right? Lethbridge will need to extend this to a 5th set, and that 15-point 5th setter to keep their win hopes alive. A nice tip by Woods. She's getting it done here. And Mac Lewicki looks at her serving target. She chooses Lehman. Betzworth pushes that one out to Lewin again. Doble gets a touch on it, but it looked like that redirected off the blocker, maybe hit Lewin's hand, not perfectly, but took a redirection that Doble was not prepared for. So another kill for Lewin. That is her 8th kill of the match here. Silva going at Lewicki. Brown gets the ball out of the left side. Good cover by Woods. Bach goes backwards to Wickstrom. And Wickstrom thought she painted the line there, but it was lucky that Lehman and Gagnon kind of looked at the other one to dig the ball, and they unintentionally dodged the ball on the way out. So Wickstrom, unfortunately, not getting that favor from the Eagles side. Eagles maintain a 4-point lead. Doble, perfect pass to Bach, and there's the dump that Bach was looking for. She has established her offensive ability there with her first kill of the match. 31 assists on the night, or on the day, compared to Betzworth 28. So setters are getting it done, distributing the ball evenly. Unfortunately, Woods missing that serve there, keeping the Eagles in front, 13 serving 9. So Jordan Betzworth to serve. We see Rizalata take Lehman back out in the front row. I would want Rizalata in the front row too if I was Eagle side. Betzworth, tough pass for Lewicki. That's a free ball over for the Eagles. Out of system play for Lewin. Good dig by Lewicki again. That's got to be her 20th. Wow, what a shot from Jamie Brown. Hard and inside the block. That's her 15th kill of the match. Lewicki's 16th dig of the match. But Jamie Brown has 14 digs as well, so definitely showing why she's a South Player of the Year as well as the CCAA All-Canadian nominee, which will also make her eligible to be a CCAA Player of the Year. CCAA is the national level. We're at the ACAC level right here. We're at the Alberta College Athletic Conference. I think that's the acronym, but we're at the provincial level here. CCAA is the national, so I think it's the winner of this tournament. I'm not sure if it's the top two, first and second, get to go to the national tournament held within Victoria Island in BC there, but the first place for sure gets to go, and I'm sure it's got to be, wow, what a swing from Fowley there. That was a heavy middle kill. But yeah, I think it's first and second get to go to the national tournament. I'm not sure how the bouts work out with the Ontario, the BC, the Maritime divisions, but yeah, so these teams are definitely looking for a national berth as well. So couple of more pieces of hardware to get, and a great response from the Eagles off of that monstrous hit from Shane Fowley on the point prior there to get the ball back and maintain a 4-point lead here, 15-11. And as Ashley Lockwood was about to serve, she gets serving subbed out for number 2 Lauren Draker, second-year libero from Sherwood Park, Alberta. So this is a very strategical and advantageous sub to have Lauren Draker serve for Lockwood, but also play defense. Unfortunately, Lockwood isn't as quick or doesn't have the same defensive abilities as Draker would. Lockwood's also 6 foot nothing, moves a little bit, unfortunately a little bit slower than a smaller body player would be, but that's just kind of why the sub and the knowledge behind having Draker come in right now. So Eagles looking to expand this lead as they're doing right now and just to close down this 4th set and pretty much have this quarterfinal put to bed. Draker at Brown, trouble pass as Doble will have to set a high ball to Lewicki, and Betsworth, trouble ball for Lewin, free ball from Draker to the Lethbridge side. That's pushed deep. Brown gets her hands on it. Fowley hanging in the air, but there's that Draker getting the dig there. That's why she's in there. Doble, nice dig again for the Kodiaks. Lewicki high off the hands and finds a way through the hands of Rizalata to get the point for the Kodiaks there. What a play from both sides, especially from number 2 Lauren Draker. She comes back off the court for Lockwood, but you saw there Draker got 2 or 3 digs within that rally alone. I'm not sure if Lockwood would be able to track those down or get those if she was in the back row, so just the why there. Fowley going at Lewin, overbump for Lewicki, and Lewicki getting another kill off the assist from the serve from Shane Fowley there. The serve that Fowley brings when she's deep in the court and she can just rock a standing float serve. I remember when I was playing, these were the serves that kept me up at night. These are the ones that gave me nightmares here because they just have so much movement and you have so much time to think about it, right? Oh, nice pass from Lewin. That's what you want. Rizalata tip, dug up by Fowley. Bach goes to Lewicki again. Let's see if she can get it done. Wood, nice dig. Betsworth, right side to Rizalata. Fowley, another dig. She's getting it done everywhere. Oh, Lewicki, I thought she was going to hit it, but she free-balled it. Betsworth, Rizalata. Oh, and a nice touch by Lewicki. But you kind of hope in that scenario, I thought Lewicki was at least going to roll shot instead of free ball it over, but that free ball just makes it so much easier for the other team to set up their offense and really get something going here. So Fowley's given me a reason to give her some player of the game ballots as well. She's been doing it from the offensive side as well as the serve and block as well. That's Silva out of the middle, trying to avoid the hands of Erica Woods completely. You don't have to do that all the time. Sometimes you can use the block to your advantage, try to find that vulnerable piece to get that tool, but unfortunately Silva tries to avoid the block completely, runs out of court, and gives the ball back to the Kodiaks, reducing their deficit to 3 with Wickstrom to serve. And Wickstrom, that's a tough with a spin serve there, and that the toss is a little bit lower. She doesn't have too much time to adjust mid-air, especially when that toss is so low, right? So Wickstrom, an unfortunate miss serve, but the Eagles will definitely take the ball back happily. And Gagnon goes at Brown, tight ball. Silva, excellent net front presence there. Unfortunately, Brown put that one too tight for Bach, forcing Anna Schwark, head coach for the Kodiaks, to call her timeout. First timeout of the set. Still lots of set to go. We're not even in the red zone yet, but Kodiaks need to find an answer here if they want to stay in the win column. We'll be back after this.
Positive change starts here. It starts with understanding thoughts, emotions, behavior, and the brain. These things make you who you are, and they change how you work, live, and learn with others. Study psychology to understand human behavior and the factors that drive it, and you. Complete all 4 years in Red Deer and start your path to create positive and lasting change in people's lives.
On the hand, stay on play. Give it up, jiggy, make it feel like foreplay. Yo, my cardio is infinite. Big Willie styles all in it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. What? You on the ball with your kid? Watch your step, you might fall trying to do what I did. Mama's I'ma come close in the middle of the.
All right, and welcome back to 4-set action here as the Eagles are nearing the red zone being 20 here in this 4th set. If you're just joining us now, what an answer from Erica Woods. That's a nice kill to see right off the bat for you there, folks. But if you're just joining us now, Eagles took the first and second sets at a score of 25-23 and 25-13 respectively. Kodiak's answering 25-19 in the third. Eagles looking to close this game down up 19-15. Kodiak's, looking to extend this to a 5th setter to keep their win hopes alive. Nice dig by Lewicki off of Lewin's roll shot. Oh, what a hand from Silva to wait out that tip from Woods. And Jamie Brown finding a way through the block of the Eagles to give her 16th kill of the match. We've seen this before. Letwinette's taking out Silva in the front row there. It looks like Silva's holding her hand. Maybe she needs to get a finger taped or something. So Letwinette's coming in for maybe an injury relief or something like that. But Lewicki will go at Gagnon. A good pass from Gagnon as Betzworth will have to dump that one over, but Doble picks that one up perfectly. Lewicki overbumped by Woods. Wood will get to set her outside Lewin. A nice tip, but Brown is ready for that one right away. Wickstrom out of the right side. Good dig by Gagnon. Lewin will get the ball again. Wow, Lewicki, you got to teach me. Brown, tip, dug up well by Rizalado. She'll have to get out of the way. Wickstrom to Bach. Free ball coming for the Eagles. This is a dangerous sight if you're on the Lethbridge side. Lewicki, a little bit of an off pass. Bach sprawling out. What a hustle play from the setter on the Kodiak side. Betzworth to Letwinette, another dig. Lethbridge not going away here. Roll shot dug up by Gagnon. Lewin out of the left side. Lewicki, oh, that's not the way I wanted that rally to end there. Net play from the Lethbridge Kodiaks. That hasn't happened too often, so they've been fairly disciplined up until this point, but that was like a 2-3 minute rally. It almost felt like. That's just so unfortunate that that has to be the way it ends. So Eagles reach 20 in the red zone with Letwinette's to serve. Brown with the out-of-system play, but she makes out-of-system balls look like they're in system when you can hit them like that. So you got to be ready for everything when number 3, Jamie Brown's coming back to you. So 20-17 for the Eagles. Erica Woods has missed a couple serves in these scenarios where we need her to focus and put it in play. Oh, what a serve from Woods. I love that. Nice set to Lewin out of the left side. Oh, Woods with a dig, but it's tight. Oh, but they didn't go up. Eagles just a free ball. A little bit of a miscue there. What a block from Fowley. She's getting it done. Oh, no. Oh, Fowley trying to do too much. You can tell Shane Fowley is just so competitive. She's a gamer. She wants to get every point for her team, but she got the block there, and even though the ball was tight, Betzworth was still able to set the ball on her plane of the net, if you will, and Fowley just reached over and pretty much impeded her ability to set the ball, and that's a point right away to the other team. So Fowley, wow. I was going to say Fowley was trying to do a little too much in that situation, but she is putting the team on her back right now. Shane Fowley, second year from Med Hat. Bach eyeing down her target here. Hearing it from the bench of the Eagles to hopefully mess her up. Gagnon with the off pass. She'll have to get the ball back. Fowley gets a touch up, but that almost hurt her team. Brown, out of system ball. Oh, I thought that was deep. Tight ball for Fowley. Can she get it done? She can. 21-19 here. As the Kodiaks getting more and more life with every point. Only down 2 points here. As we see number 15, McKenna Schrader, take out Gagnon. First year from Prince Albert for another passing piece for the Eagles here. Gagnon, it is tough. Her whole entire left hand is taped up. It's hard to get any kind of passing rhythm when you have a variable like that. What a serve by Bach, putting the Eagles in trouble, getting the free ball back for her team. This is huge. Brown, tool for the Lethbridge College Kodiaks. Jamie Brown never ceases to fail. Oh, and head coach Grace Scott. Just a quick one and done for McKenna Schrader there. Grace Scott switching Schrader in and out. Maybe it's a kind of a timeout look, trying to thwart the rhythm that Bach is in right now. Wood, nice pass to Betzworth. Lewin out of the right side, but Bach with a nice dig. Lewicki takes a chew on it, but Betzworth gets some hands on it and gets the free ball back to keep this rally alive, but a free ball is scary if you're the other side. Fowley, tip. Oh no, that's tough for the Eagles. A good touch up by Rizalata and Lockwood, but the ball was just in an awkward spot for Lockwood to keep the play alive. She has to pretty much set it at her belly button and just pushes it into the net. So we got a tie ball game here, folks. Barn burner here as Lethbridge needs to win it to keep their game alive. Eagles need to win it to close this one down and look to the semifinal. We'll see how they react after this timeout break. We'll be back. All right, welcome back to fourth set action here. Game one quarterfinal between the Kodiaks and the Eagles. Barn burner of a fourth set here, all tied up at 21s. Eagles were up, I think, 21-17 or something like that. And Kodiaks doing everything they can to bring this one back. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if it was Brown or Fowley, but somebody was on the net there, and that is not the way you want to give the team on the other side of the net the late set lead here, 22-21, especially with the all-star like Lewin serving. Doble, perfect pass to Bach. Bach goes backwards to Brown. Cross-court shot, Betzworth. That was a fantastic dig. Free ball back. Bach gets to run all three options. I would like Brown here, but Fowley gets the choice. Fowley gets the kill for the Kodiaks. Bach just having her way with the distribution. She has confidence in all of her hitters right now. It is tough if you're the blocking three on the Eagle side, trying to key in who Bach is favoring, and Brown in the back row is definitely a gift for the Eagles. Rizalata, trouble ball for the Eagles, and another block from Lewicki on Rizalata out of the right side. What a time for this to happen, 23-22, and yet Grace Scott calling her final timeout of the set. Her team down 23-22. We're seeing some life from some Kodiaks, and we might be seeing a fifth set coming up here soon. We'll be back after this.
At Red Deer Polytechnic, my education is applied, innovative, partnered, impactful, and I'm ready.
All right, and welcome back. 23-22, Jamie Brown out of the gate, putting the Eagles in trouble. And what a block by Dino Wickstrom on Gagnon out of the left side to bring us within 4-set point of the 4-set. Brown with the serve, going at Wood, but a perfect pass from the libero. Rizalata out of the right side, and Brooke Rizalata getting it done there. 23-24. I would hope that Anna Schwartz might call a timeout here, but we're not. We're going to let it ride here. 18, Ashley Lockwood. See if she can tie this game up. Going at Doble, a perfect pass for Bach. Fowley, what a dig from Lockwood. That's alive. Bach outside to Lockwood. No, sorry, that was Fowley, and Fowley finding a way to bring this to a 5th set. 25-23. Lethbridge, wow. Listen to that, folks. Game 1, we're going to 5. I wouldn't have it any other way. We got about 2.5 minutes here. We'll be back after this. Stay tuned. All right, and we're back with fifth set action here. Quarterfinal one going to a fifth setter. I wouldn't have it any other way between the Eagles, North 2, 16-3 Eagles, and the South 3, I believe it was 10-7, Lethbridge College Kodiak. So I mentioned at the start of this match that these two teams did see each other in early October, and that one did go to 5 as well. Eagles took that match by a score of 15-12. Sorry if I'm screaming in your ear there, folks. Betsworth with her team up 1, looking to obviously increase it, putting the Kodiaks in trouble here. Brown, swing on that Wickstrom. Oh no, free ball over, but she took the setter out, Betsworth, that's important. Wood to Lewin. Lewin finding the hands there. Eagles up 2-0 over the Kodiaks here. And I'm not sure if you can see it behind your screen, but the Kodiaks only have Lewicki and Doble serve receiving. That creates a lot of serve receive holes and a lot of good targets for the Eagles to go off of, but it doesn't prove to be any kind of problem as Lewicki getting a good pass for Bach to, keep Fowley in the game. You need to keep a gamer like Shane Fowley established and keep her offensively involved. So a great job by Bach and the passing twosome of Doble and Lewicki. Lewin, a nice roll shot, out of system play, taking the setter out of that Lethbridge rotation. Lewicki inside, Wood is ready for that one. Nice block from Lethbridge keeping this one alive. A nice block from the Eagles. And it just seems like every time that Lethbridge has an unreal play or we got a good rally that it's messed up with an unforced error. And unfortunately Brown, that one that just came out of her hands a little messy, a little sloppy there and got called into 2 hits. So 3 points to 1 with Lewin to serve. She's proven successful in her rotation on the service line. She's been able to get 3 or 4 points off her serve alone. Rizalata, nice shot, but Doble sprawling out. What a read. Lewicki going high off the hands, and what a tool by Mac Lewicki out of the left side. Just overpowering it through the block. Shane Fowley, second year from Medhat. Very strong player of the game ballot from my personal perspective. Oh, it was out, but Katie Wood took it. It's alive, but that's going to be a tough ball to get back over there. And what an ace from Shane Fowley there as Katie Wood, libero, all-star libero for the Eagles side. Gives her an absolute gift. We say in volleyball, if you're not sure, just take it, but that one was kind of high at Wood head, and Lewin and Gagnon were just yelling at her, but she took it right at the last minute, so to each their own there. Look for Shane Fowley to adjust here. Puts that one in play. A perfect pass from Katie Wood. There she is. A nice shot from play. It's live. Oh my gosh, it's live. With Jamie Brown, another dig. This is crazy. Woods. Oh my gosh, Katie Wood with a nice dig of her own there. Good slow down from Wickstrom off that pipe. We just got to slow everything down here, folks. Wickstrom. Another sprawling dig from Lewin. Rizalata, another dig from Wood. This is crazy. Gagnon. Oh my God, Katie Wood is the best libero I've ever seen. Oh no, we're looking for touches. What a rally from both sides. Katie Wood doing everything she can. Hands on her knees as she was, I think she had at least one part of her body part touch every inch of the court there. Kodiak's up 4-3. We still go to 15, so lots of sets to play, but each point is so important in the overall scheme of this match. Oh, and Shane Fowley finally, the serve receive core on the Eagles, guessing it right there, tying this game up at 4 apiece. Lockwood, second year from Sherwood Park, 4-4. She likes to go cross court here. Goes at Lewicki, but a perfect pass from Mac. Woods, did she get touches on it? I don't know if she got anything on it. No, she might have been trying to aim too high in the process. I would be trying to hit high and hard when you have the combination of Rizalata and Silva, two really tall girls, blocking you on the other side of the net, but Woods just unsuccessful in that attempt. Brown off pass for Bach. Wickstrom out of the right side. Lewicki doing a great job keeping that one alive. She's been a defensive fiend. Goebel tracking that one down, but Brown will just have to give the free ball over. Lewin to Betzworth. Betzworth to Rizalata. Rizalata blocked by Lewicki. Lewicki has got about 3 blocks on the match. All of them have been on Rizalata. Rizalata has about 25 kills and just 23 kills on the night, so that is not easy to do. Just block Rizalata, so 5-5, here we go. Trouble ball for Gagnon, but Silva can chase it down. It was outside the antenna, and Silva unfortunately can't chase that ball down. We see number 13, Shanae Lehman, take out Gagnon again. Wickstrom with a spin serve, so that little sub might just be kind of like a mini timeout to have Wickstrom think about it for an extra second. She makes no mistake and puts it in play. Rizalata to the right side, and Rizalata just swinging higher and harder each time. 24 kills on the match. Absolutely wild. Rizalata with the float serve, going at Brown, off pass. Brown has been struggling from the server seat side of this game. Oh, what a shot from Mac Lewicki. Nice little roll shot down the line. Rizalata might have thought it was out, but a perfect shot from Lewicki. That was Lewicki's 10th kill, 19 digs on the match as a total. Putting the serve at Wood. Betzworth to Silva, and Woods. Oh, what a kickball to keep us alive from libero Katie Wood. Erica Woods on the other side, trying to find a set of hands again, and misses him in the process. What a coverage by Katie Wood. Libero for the Eagles. She is just literally underneath the hitter every single time, and if that ball is getting blocked, she's at least getting a hand on it. Lehman. Float serve at Lewicki, perfect pass from number 5. Brown outside, down the line, and looked like she tried to be a little too perfect, avoiding the hands completely, and she just runs out of court there, giving the Eagles a very important 1-point lead as we reach 8-7 here. Lehman, Lewicki again, Bach to Wood, and Silva. Holy, that was a massive stuff block. Not a lot of places for Woods to go, especially when Silva is big and pressed like that. So a reasonable timeout call from Anna Shork. Lots of game left. Not too much of a hole here. We just need to breathe and recuperate as the Eagles are really pushing it on right now. So we got about 45 seconds. We'll be back after this. All right, and back to 5th set action here. Eagles up 9-7 with Lehman continuing to serve. Bach to Brown. Brown going inside, but Katie Wood picking up everything, but unfortunately can't keep that within a playable second ball for her teammates to keep that one alive. So Jamie Brown gets her 20th kill of the match. We got a 1-point ball game, 9-8. Erica Woods tosses up the float serve and unfortunately misses that one into the net. That one was big. as our 5th set is to 15, so as volleyball players, we like to break that into 3 mini individual battles of 5, and the Eagles just won that second important individual battle here, so the Kodiaks are going to have to really dig deep, and Fowley to start. What a deep shot, good deep shot from Shane Fowley. If she could perfect that, there's not a lot of people, not a lot of players playing defense in that back third of the court, so if she could perfect that, that's pretty much an untouchable hit, and almost a guaranteed kill every time. Turnbach, her team down 1. Goes at Lehman, catches her low and gets the ace for the Kodiaks, tying this game up at 10 apiece. The winner of this game will wait to see the winner of Ambrose and Augustana. Ambrose being South 1, Augustana being North 4, so you're kind of seeing how our quarterfinal spreads are being played out. Turnbach going at Lehman, perfect pass from Shanae. Betzworth, tight ball to Lewin, and Lewin unfortunately trying to find touches there. It was a tight ball. Samantha Lewin pleading her case, but doesn't look like she's gonna get it here, so they're gonna have to earn it. I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Lewin gets this ball out of this next set. If Betzworth is the setter I know she is, she'd want to keep somebody like Sam Lewin in this game and give her the ball back here, so she's gonna have to go to left side. It's going to be an out-of-system ball. Lewin, nice shot. Lewicki just standing there. She's picking up everything. Jamie Brown high off the block, but a good touch by the Eagles to keep this one alive. Lewin, Lewicki, Shane Fowley, what a play. It's alive, free ball. Let's slow it down. Goebel, Bach to Fowley. A tip ball, but that's outside of the reach of Rizalata, and the Kodiaks take a 2-point lead here. 12-10. Grace Scott calling her second and final timeout, or sorry, first timeout of the set here. Down by 2, but holy, we got a barn burner of a match here, folks. Stay tuned, we'll be back.
Positive change starts here. It starts with understanding thoughts, emotions, behavior, and the brain. These things make you who you are, and they change how you work, live, and learn with others. Study psychology to understand human behavior and the factors that drive it, and you. Complete all 4 years in Red Deer and start your path to create positive and lasting change in people's lives.
Tell you that the sky might fall. They'll say that you might lose it all. So I run until I hit that wall. Yeah, I learned my lesson, count my blessings up to the rising sun. Run, run, run. Yeah, one day will the sky might fall. Yeah, one day I can...
All right, and we're back with 5th set action here. Kodiaks taking a late 5th set 2-point lead with Bach to serve. Going right at Lehman, off pass for Betzworth. Lewin will get the left side ball again. Lewicki with the dig, but it's tight. Good press from both sides. That keeps the ball alive. Jamie Brown will have to make a play, and unfortunately that ball is tight and low. She's unable to create something out of it, and Eagles get a very important point back. Only down 1, especially with their setter to serve here, Jordan Betzworth. Betzworth has been perfect from the line. I don't remember her missing a serve, but hopefully I didn't jinx it there. Jamie Brown, nice pass. Bach to Fowley. Fowley gets a tip, and Lewin trying to reach out. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough space, and Shane Fowley keeps the 2-point lead alive. Nearing the end of this match, and Grace Scott needs another second to talk to her girls and just level them out here. Let's see if the Eagles can positively react after this timeout. We'll be back after this.
At Red Deer Polytechnic, my education is applied, innovative, partnered, impactful, and I'm ready.
Cada uno le gusta lo que le gusta. Cada uno le gusta lo que le gusta. Pues mira, para que me conozcáis un poquito más, os voy a decir las cosas que me gustan y las que no. Cada uno le gusta lo que le gusta. Pues mira, para que me conozcáis un poquito más, os voy a decir las cosas que me gustan y las que no.
All right, let's see if Jamie Brown can close down this set. 13-11 in the fifth setter here. Blue in out of the right side. High off the hands. Nice pick up by Brown as Lewicki will get her chance. She goes down the line looking for a set of hands, but misses them completely in the process. And we're back to a 1-point game here, as that was huge for the Eagles. Sam Lewin, third year from Surrey, BC. All-star from the North, outside hitters here. Going at Brown. Brown with a perfect pass. That's what the Kodiaks need. And Shane Fowley getting it done with her 18th kill. Am I reading that right? 18th kill of the match out of the middle. Wow. Holy. There are some stats here, folks. 20 kills for Brown, 18 for Fowley, 24 for Rizalata, 22 digs for Lewicki. Wood, nice pass to Bettesworth, right side to Rizalata. Roll shot, will it be alive? Whole free ball back. This game is still going, folks. Wood, out of system play to Rizalata. Rizalata getting it done, a nice shot. Rizalata doing such a good job, especially with an out of system bump set coming from the libero. She does such a good job recognizing that the ball's inside and lower and the block is still on her outside shoulder. So all she does is have to pretty much follow the rhythm of the ball, follow the path of the ball, and just swing harder across is what she does. Anna Schwark is going to call a timeout here. They are within match point here for this fifth set. This is the most important point of the match here, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this. All right, and right out of the timeout, we see Lockwood getting taken out for Draker. The serving sub closer that head coach Grace Scott is looking to elongate this game to tie it up at 14 apiece. Draker puts it in play, good serve, but Lewicki will get the ball back. Can she do it? And she does! Lethbridge wins 15-13 in the fifth. Not saying Lethbridge is the worst team, but a definite upset as the Kings Eagles were ranked 6th in the nation, 2nd in the ACAC North with a 16-3 record. Lethbridge will go on to the semifinal to face the winner of Ambrose and Augustana. Eagles will obviously wait to face the loser of that game to play for the 5th and 6th place games. But yeah, a lot of tears from the Eagles side, a lot of happy girls on the Lethbridge side. They have a few 5th years, so some curtain calls for those players. As I explain a little bit more, you're only allowed 5 years of eligibility in the collegiate athletic environment. So say if you play 2 years at Red Deer and you want to go and play at U of A or something, you'd only be allowed 3 more years at that respective university. So stay tuned. We're going to see who the player of the games are. I'm going to say it's tough on the Lethbridge side. I'm going to say Fowley on the Lethbridge side, and it has to be Rizalata on the Eagles side. Rizalata was absolutely money. So those are my guesses, Fowley and Rizalata, but Lewicki played well, Brown played well, Bettesworth played well, Katie Wood played well on the Eagles side, as well as Silva there. So a lot of good arguments for multiple players on each side. But wow, 15-13 for the Eagles. Rizalata had 25 kills, 3 stuff blocks, 7 digs. But you know that most important stat that she cares about is the win, right? So yeah, Shane Fowley, as a middle, people, remember I said as a middle, you want maybe 5 to 7 kills depending on the stretch of the match, right? But Fowley had 18 kills out of the middle. 18. That is like a good outside number, right? So Fowley putting the team on her back with a combination of Bach, Lewicki, and Brown. Lethbridge, all in all, great game from both sides, 15-13, but that one is definitely going to sting if you're the Eagles. So Lethbridge moves on to play the winner of Ambrose and Augustana. Stay tuned here, folks, as we are going to shoot it down. Not sure right away, but there's going to be some individual interviews by our own Ben there. I'm just not sure when we're going to be turning it down, but we're going to sign off on here. Stay tuned. We are going to turn it down to the individual interviews right now. Stay tuned for that. Thank you.
Second and third set to pull off this reverse sweep?
It would kind of just put the question forth, like when did we decide, when did we talk about not trying our hardest and not putting our heart and soul into it? We knew this was going to be incredibly tough, and we were coming in as the underdogs, lower ranked, and so I just said, like, I know that we've got the heart, and I know we've got the passion for the sport and the want to win, and so we had to dig deep and find that heart and just let everybody in the gym know that we were going to win this because we wanted it more than anybody. So.
In your 5th year, Jamie Brown was vital in your team's offense, with 20 kills, hitting 200. What was it like having that that senior experience out there on that high intensity match?
Yeah, it was great knowing that we had someone that was going to be able to terminate, even if we were out of system. I think she even all season, I think she played one of the best games that she's played all season. Like this is the time she's peaking, and it's the perfect time for her to do that. So it was nice to know that we could give her almost anything, and she was able to terminate, and if not, really get the Eagles out of system. So yeah, I think she just exemplified, what it is to be that high level athlete, to be a leader, and not crumble when things get a little bit tough.
What a game, Coach. Best of luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.